Ooh, welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a 5-star review. I'm Shane Dieffenbach, joined, as always, by Lil John Venerable. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm Big John,
No,
Big
no,
John
like
boy.
like Lil John,
Oh yeah,
like
I know
snap
who
your
Lil John is.
fingers, you the
Yeah,
step.
he was that was my high school theme song.
You can do it all by yourself. See you do it.
So last night didn't go well for me. My return to betting on baseball on this program had a big stinker. So I
Yeah,
appreciate you allowing me to talk a little NBA today. Although the finals kick off tomorrow,
yeah.
I am out on a much needed, well deserved, some would say, vacation, some time off with my lovely wife. So where do you want to start? How do you want to do this show
Well,
today?
I want you to give the people the rundown of what you're doing tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it's my wife and I are celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. We actually celebrated last month.
Congratulations.
And thank you so much. So we're gonna head out to Las Vegas for a little bit, have a good time. Um, fun fact, I think I can count on one hand the amount of shows I've missed
Just
for
not true.
PHNX Cardinals. I think I've missed one show
Oh, for
with
PHNX Cardinals,
for
yes.
Cardinals, yes. Thank you, Valley. But so blessed. Bo Brock, PHNX Cardinals, producer Emma crushing it today at OTAs, by the way. Kyler Murray's return. I'm so fired up for our show today. Perfect send off. So they're gonna
Yeah.
hold down the fort. And I don't know what you're gonna do on this show because I feel like, I mean, let's be honest, you are kind of the icing on this show. I am very much the cake. I'm what people come, to get filled up on, and you're just, maybe some sprinkles,
That's
a little bit
crazy
of little bit of cherry.
say. That's insane to say. I carry the show on my back. But how many days are you going to be in Vegas?
I'll be there from Thursday to Wednesday.
Whoa, that is illegal.
So some
That is
excursions
illegal.
plan. Yeah. It'll be
That's
a good time.
what's your favorite? What are you going to play? What do you?
We play. Kelsey likes to play the $5 blackjack tables at the
Uh-huh.
Flamingo. I'll play, $10 tables. I'll play a little craps. We'll walk around. We'll see the sights. It's going to be triple digits, just like it is here in Phoenix. So,
Are
we'll
you
do
going
a
to go
lot
to
of
the
swimming.
Stratosphere and go on those roller coaster rides?
I don't know. My wife's into that. That kind of stuff makes my tum hurt. And it's a little scary for your boy. We have not left our kids, just the two of us, and gone somewhere. We went to a wedding in November of 2019.
Mhm.
That was and for like 36 hours. That's the only time we've ever left our 2-year-old.
Wow.
So I'm ready to stiff arm my children. They are being a hot mess express today. My parents flying tonight. Please God, let their flight not be canceled by the fun folks at Allegiant. So yeah, just a lot of moving parts, a lot of shifting around, but I love PHNX. That's why it's taken me so long to take a
Yeah.
much needed vacation, because
Well,
I
yeah.
grind every day for the people on this
It
show
is
and in Cardinals.
it is well deserved, and
Thank you.
maybe your mind was already on the vacation when you were making these picks
Oh,
last night,
that's
Johnny.
nice.
Why don't we
That's
go ahead and
nice.
show them? Uh, the Pirates won the season series against the Dodgers last night, Johnny.
Yeah, I know you can't explain certain things. My
It's baseball.
guess is that they are playing down to their competition because they're the perennial favorite to win the NL. The Pirates are awful. They're one of the worst teams in the NL. So I can't explain that. So the Dodgers did not win. -5 did not hit. And then the over-under was eclipsed by about midway through.
Yeah.
And I think that game ended with about 15 runs. So listen, Nolan Gorman didn't play. I didn't have that information, and the lineup didn't come out until a couple
Well,
hours
it's a
after our show
push.
was over.
It's a push.
It is. So I
0 for
think
2.
he's in
It's
the
okay.
lineup today. Arenado's got a bomb for the Cardinals, so it's fine. Let me talk some NBA. I'm excited, and I got
Yeah.
some bets tonight. I stuck to one game tonight
Love
for
it.
Major League Baseball. I'm going with a bread and butter pitcher, but we're going to talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah. Last night there I also got canceled on one of my props, but we'll still give it out today. It'll still be the same thing. So we'll go look at my prop from yesterday.
Okay.
Still getting called up, still pitching. Edward Cabrera for the Marlins, still at over 3.5 strikeouts. I think the juice got a little bit better. It might be -110 now. So yeah, you can still get on that. Now it's a Wednesday winner and it's not a Tuesday tasty. He's still pitching. But then my picks from yesterday, I believe I went 1 for 2. Oh yeah, the Blue Jays. Man, the Blue Jays were up 6-5, top 8, and the White Sox had a play at the plate where, or it was a sac fly, and the runner on first for the White Sox tagged up to go to second, got tagged out before the runner that was on third got home. So I thought that was for sure going to get me that 7-5, and it didn't. They ended up only winning by 1. That's okay. But as Johnny would say, good hell, this Colorado Oilers series. I knew this was going to happen. There were 14 goals scored last night. This was the easiest over I've ever bet on, and I'm going to continue to do it. The line's only at 7.5 tomorrow. I'm going to hammer that as well, but we'll talk more NHL. It's uncomfortable when you guys are nice to each other.
You want me to talk some shit to him, Chris? I can. He
Yeah.
looks too handsome today, though, to do that.
Yeah.
His face is just too cute.
Courtesy of Lindsey Smith, host of the Suns pod, I've been applying this sunscreen moisturizer from Neutrogena on my face every day for the past 2 months.
Is she kind of like your work mom? Make sure that you take care of yourself.
A little bit, yeah.
Some deodorant. Yeah.
She'll send me some Craigslist links to yard sales going on in Sun City that I haven't been able to get out to, but I'm gonna soon. But yeah, my skin is very clean.
That Lindsey Smith.
Yeah. I don't know how we got here. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Why don't we just talk about that? Yeah. Woo! Everybody loves the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
I love it. I flip and love it.
You know who used it last night and got some return? Leah, the host of PHNX Coyotes.
Oh.
She bet the live over at 13.5 in the Oilers series, or in the Oilers Avalanche game in the second period. It hit with 20 seconds to go. They scored their 14th goal.
Nice.
And that's one of my favorite things about DraftKings is how quickly the lines update and how good you can get odds. I almost threw some money on the Oilers when they were down by 3 goals in the second period. They were plus 1650. I didn't because I was too much of a scaredy cat. And thankfully I was, because they ended up losing, but it was closer than I thought. Also, if you remember yesterday, I told you on the show, I made a bet for the Avs to win 6-4. Final score was 7-5. So it was pretty close. I almost hit that. But there's fun stuff like that available on the DraftKings Sportsbook app all the time. And if you're not a customer already, you can download it and use that promo code PHNX when you sign up at just $5 on the NBA Finals. Anything you want, get $150 in free bets instantly. It's just that simple when you sign up using that promo code PHNX. You can also do same game parlays, whatever you want. But just remember, it's an official sports betting partner of the NBA, and they always got some good stuff. So download it today. Use that promo code PHNX. Bet $5 on the NBA Finals. We'll give you some picks tomorrow. Get $150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code PHNX this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT STEP. New customers only. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. Johnny, sticking to one game in the MLB tonight. What do you like?
I am. I like Justin Verlander, the horse, the stallion that he is, future Hall of Famer, going to work tonight. Over under 6.5 innings for Houston. I'm going to take the over. He's been able to turn back the clock this year. He's been fantastic. I'm going to go with what I know. We're trying to, listen, I had a rough day yesterday, 0 for 2. So we're going to try to hit a couple singles today. We're not going to get too crazy. I want to make sure I can, sport a W against the lowly Athletics this year and whatever tire fire that organization has become. So Stroh's on,
great phrase.
It's fantastic. Stroh's on the road today. I think they get the W behind Verlander, -1.5. And I don't think there's going to be any runs scored in the first inning. Houston's offense has been a little bit hit or miss this year, and then I don't like Oakland to do anything against Verlander. So I'll couple that. Just a big day for the Stros. Verlander, like sneaky kind of Cy Young candidate. I don't know. I'm sure you can get the odds at DraftKings right now, but coming into this year, I think a lot of people thought washed downside of his career, but it's been one of the better pitchers in Major League Baseball for the last decade. I'm gonna try to hit a couple singles today. Nothing crazy. None of my first field goal, plus 600 kind of thing. I only hit those, in the NBA. But yeah. So one game for Johnny today.
Don't hate it. I do not hate it. I'm trying to see if I can see those odds, but I don't think I can. I think they're probably suspended right now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I love it. I love the Nerfy. I started doing this thing with same game parlay features on the DraftKings Sportsbook app where you can also bet on a Nerfy, which the second inning, if you look at all the analytics, is the least amount of runs scored in a game. So taking a Nerfy in a same game parlay gives you an odds boost. It's very fun. So yeah, Check out that. Same game parlays in baseball are sneaky fun. They're a very good time. But I got some baseball and hockey picks. We'll get into my picks for tonight. As I said, you're getting two very different series for the Eastern and Western Conference Finals in the NHL. I like the Lightning and the Avs to face off. As I said earlier this month, I placed a futures bet on the Lightning to beat the Avs and three-peat in the Stanley Cup Finals. So taking them Lightning to win game one tonight at minus 130 money line. And then going to baseball, the Padres and who is this third baseman, Johnny? Who is he? Manny Machado. He's good this year.
What happened to him? He was kind of a bum last year, and he's
Yeah.
back. I remember him with a little team called the Baltimore Orioles once upon a time. And he went to the Padres, and he had that really good season. And then he was kind of shitty last year, but he's back now, and so are the Padres.
Yeah. So minus 120 on their money line. But then getting into my props, NHL, baby. Both teams to score. Nope. Plus two plus goals. Taking that no at plus 110 today. I think it's probably going to be a 3-1 win for the Lightning when you get juicy odds like that. As I said, this series is so different scoring wise. Vasilevsky, Shesterkin, the two best goalies in the NHL, honestly. So I don't expect a lot of scoring today, and really in this series. So I'm taking the that prop at plus 110. Johnny, am I going to see you dabble in any hockey next year? Maybe.
Yeah, I need producer Leah to teach me the game. That'll be kind of my off-season to-do list. Is after the cards is wrapped up, after a championship, our Super Bowl next February, after we win the Super Bowl, I'm going to sit down with producer Leah, and she's going to put me through a stringent course on NHL and NHL hockey. Maybe we'll get PD and Craig involved, and just kind of up my acumen slowly. Because here's what I'm not going to do: I'm not going to come on this show and feed the great people of PHNX Bets Daily, our great viewers, propaganda like I know the sport when I don't. I literally can talk any other sport with our fine viewers, but we have too many quality people on this program to give you hockey insight. I don't need to be one of them right now because I don't know it, but I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it and be better for you, the people.
Well, I appreciate the honesty, Johnny, and we all wish you a happy vacation, and hopefully you get.
Wait, are we going to talk a little NBA real quick?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can we talk a little bit NBA
before we get out of here, Johnny? Since you're leaving tomorrow, and you can't give, well, you can give your picks out, but we'll talk about them on the show when you give your picks out. You can do some research overnight, Johnny. Well, just real quickly, what do you think of the series?
I want the Celtics to win. That's where my heart is. I love Jayson Tatum. I love his story. I love Jaylen Brown's ascension to a Chris Middleton type of role where he's gotten better and better as the postseason progresses. Boston, it's a very likable Boston team, unlike a lot of Boston teams in the past. I think this is a team that's easy to root for. They knocked off the defending champs, and they went game 7, back-to-back series. They are battle-tested. One thing I will say about Golden State is, do they have their sea legs back yet? Have they been pushed yet? I don't think so. I would know much more about this Golden State team, and they're great. They got Hall of Famers up and down their lineup, including their coach. Had the Suns made it to the finals, Western Conference Finals, and push Golden State, I would feel better about taking Golden State in a rout. I do think the Warriors win. I'm going to say Golden State in 6, but I would love to see Boston win. So if I'm wrong, great. But if I'm thinking with my wallet via DraftKings, I would say Golden State probably wins this series in 6. Please, God, just give us competitive series. Andrew Wiggins, we've talked about him for the majority of the playoffs. I think is a low-key, buy low MVP, Finals MVP leader in the clubhouse on DraftKings. Steph, Clay, Draymond, they're going to get all the love. But Wiggins, to me, this is a postseason that has been superseded kind of by guys entering their prime, the youth in the NBA ascending, Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Steph and Clay and Draymond are older players, and they can still, give you a knockout blow, still drop 30 to 40 points in a given game. I think you could get Wiggins being the most consistent player for Golden State in this series, and I would not be surprised if he won Finals MVP.
Yeah, you can get some really fun picks and props on the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. They have a bunch of promos about the series. You can get any Celtics player to score 44 plus points in a game. That's only at plus 200. You can get any Warriors player to score plus 56 plus points in a game. That's at plus 2,800. You can get Draymond to record more points, rebounds, and assists than Al Horford in the final series at plus 300, or points and rebounds, not points, rebounds, and assists. That makes more sense. This is my favorite. You can get Steph Curry to make 33 plus 3-pointers in the entire series at plus 1,500. So if that goes to 7 games, he just has to average around 5 threes a game, which definitely could happen, but I just don't think it's going to go to 7 games. In terms of the series odds, let me see what that is at.
Yeah.
Series correct score. You can get the Warriors to win in 6 at plus 550 right now in the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So I enjoy that.
Yeah. I listen, just give me competitive sporting contests, right? I don't want to see a quick series. I don't want to see blowouts. The Celtics deserve to be here. And I think nobody's arguing the Warriors. It was kind of premeditated. Most people felt Suns or Warriors in the finals. I don't think a lot of people thought this Celtics team could put together this kind of run. And outside of the Chris Middleton injury, they didn't get a ton of breaks. They took down Kevin Durant. They took down Giannis. They took down Jimmy Butler. This is a great story. I would love to see them win the championship. I want to see a team from the East give some life, give some fight, but I don't think it's in the cards this year.
Yeah. If you think Golden State's going to sweep, you can get them at plus 1,200. And there's a bunch of stuff available on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, so make sure to download that thing. Johnny, anything else before we get out of here?
PHNX Cardinals Live, a great show today. I know I say that every day, but specifically today, Kyler Murray returning to OTAs, Bo Brock, Emma on site, footage, comments. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to break it down. The leadership, it's back. I'm so fired up for the show today. Make sure to tune in, set your notifications, PHNX_Cardinals on Twitter. And then while you're waiting for that show to kick off, head on over to the PHNX merchandise locker. Check out this fire new Diamondbacks tee that I've got here. The rattlesnake. I love it so much.
With the hats.
Yeah, parrot. It's just, I'm going to be walking around the gym later today and people are going to be like, shit, where'd you get that gear? I'm going to tell them and it's going to sell out quick. So go over, go PHNX.com, the PHNX merchandise locker. Just rain hot fire this summer with all this PHNX gear.
Rain hot fire. That should be our company's tagline. And for our merch, rain hot fire this summer. PHNXLocker.com. Johnny, as I said, enjoy your vacation. Much deserved.
Thank you, guys. I'll miss everybody here.
Make sure you come back with your wallet a little bit thinner than it was. Because if you don't, then you didn't do Vegas right.
The sports books want me there. They said bring your acumen from PHNX Bets Daily to our sports books, get people gambling. So that's one of my goals.
Love it. Well, it's been a pleasure as always. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane Deef. You can follow Johnny on Twitter at Johnny Venerable. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. And we're here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel every Monday through Friday. We got a special Saturday show coming up for you guys with the NBA Finals. So make sure to tune in then. But until then, we'll see you tomorrow at noon right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Peace, love, and PRA.